Our next presenter is here to answer the question, what can happen when you combine award-winning voice-enabled search with a powerful travel recommendation engine? Here with a unique mobile solution for business travelers, please welcome Prashant Atkira from Concur Technologies.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Prashant Adhikari. I'm the Vice President of Mobile Engineering at Concur. Business travel is very much a mobile experience today. Apps like TripIt do a really great job of helping business travelers manage their itineraries. However, travel planning on a mobile device is not always an easy experience. Let's find out why and what Concur intends to do to address that problem.
Business travel planning can be cumbersome and impersonal. Filling out forms on a mobile device and scrolling through endless search results isn't an ideal experience for the busy business traveler. But what if it was as easy as telling someone where you wanted to go? And what if that someone knew your travel preferences and history and only recommended the flights and hotels you like? Concur and Evature are working together to create your very own travel assistant. With Evature's voice interface, you can tap into Concur's extensive travel data simply by speaking and get highly personalized travel recommendations. Concur and Evature, just tell us where you want to go. Can be cumbersome and impersonal.
Oh, I'm not sure why.
Filling out forms on a mobile device and scrolling through endless search results.
Okay, a little bit of history about Concur and Evature. Concur has been in the business of integrated travel and expense reporting for the last 20 years. We have unmatched data on travel and spend history of business travelers. Now, in 2011, Evature, a startup from Israel, won the demo award right here for their groundbreaking technology around natural language processing for travel search. And then in 2012, we invested in Evature as part of the Perfect Trip Fund. Now, Concur and Evature have partnered to combine the best of Concur's data-driven platform with Evature's award-winning voice technology to improve the business travel planning experience. To see what this solution looks like, what you see here on the screen is an alpha version of Concur's mobile application on an Android tablet. Unlike traditional travel booking tools, what you see here is a Google-like search interface with a voice button. Now, I can type into that search text box using free-form text, but I'm too lazy to type, so I'm going to speak to Concur instead. I want to go to the San Francisco office.
When would you like to go?
December 4th to December 9th.
Here are 4 flights from San Francisco departing December 4th, returning December 9th.
Okay, so there are 3 things to note here. Number 1, Concur understood my natural speech, including phrases like San Francisco office. That's because Concur knows the company that I work for and has all of my office locations. Second, Concur responded to me with appropriate questions, such as the dates of my travel. And third, Concur gives me personalized flight suggestions based on convenience and company preference. For example, Concur knows that I have a frequent flyer program with United and that I like to fly in the morning. Therefore, you see a recommendation for a morning flight on United. I'm going to go ahead and book this flight.
Would you like to book a hotel?
Yes.
Here are 4 hotels in San Francisco for December 4th through December 9th.
Okay, so clearly Concur is helping me build an itinerary. Again, I get personalized recommendations for hotels based on various criteria, such as company policy, proximity to my office locations, my past stay, as well as the staying patterns of employees in my company. So I'm going to go ahead and book the Grand Hyatt, San Francisco.
Would you like to book a car?
No. Okay, as you can see, Concur helped me easily build a travel itinerary with minimal amount of searching and browsing. Now let's consider another common scenario, which is the problem of last-minute bookings. In the world of business travel, plans change all the time. Often, they involve calling a travel agent. However, voice-based travel booking on a smartphone is especially suited to solve this problem. To demonstrate this, I'm going to simulate calling a program manager at Concur who is right now planning to go home.
Hi, Prashant.
Hey, Kapil, how you doing?
I'm a little stressed out with the dev team here, but I'm looking forward to going home tonight.
Oh, okay. Hey, I need you to stay one more day, buddy. Can you do that for me?
Sure, I'll go ahead and make the booking.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Right, I'm going to use Concur and book me a hotel in Seattle.
When would you like to check into a hotel in Seattle, Washington?
November 18th to November 19th.
Searching for hotels near Seattle from November 18th to November 19th.
Oh, that was fast. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Seattle Marriott Waterfront. Pick the best room. And reserve. That's it. My hotel is booked. I'm good to go.
Okay, so as you can see, Kapil was able to make a last-minute booking really easily with Concur's mobile application using the voice interface. This has tremendous business value for Concur. By keeping travelers within their corporate policy, we can maximize revenues for our TMC partners. In addition, this also allows us to offer additional products and services to business travelers. All of this is made possible by Concur's open platform. To learn more about our platform, please visit us online at developer.concur.com. Also, come visit us at our booth to see voice booking in action. Thank you very much.
Well, I just want to hug you. Yes! I love it. And I'm psyched about it. I think that this is what travelers want. They don't want to be poking around. I think they want to talk. I think that, especially in corporate travel, managing spikes in demand is very difficult, especially when you're dealing with humans and seats and computer screens. And so I think that leads me to my next question, which is, disruption recovery, I think, trip disruption recovery is something that could really be very interesting, because that's when the spikes in demand are happening, when we just don't have enough agents on the clock that it can even answer phones to make changes to itineraries. So I think that actually might even be something that's even more interesting, which is not I need a hotel tonight, but is I need you to cancel my hotel or rebook my flight, or I'm stuck in Chicago and I need a rental car, and so those types of things I think are really interesting. But I am psyched.
Thank you.
Well, I got two things, and they're both kind of small. One is, that was a really clever presentation. You deserve a compliment for that. That was good, the back and forth. That
Agreed.
was fun. Yeah, don't you think?
I like
that was clever. That was nicely done. But here, down on the flip side, though, I wonder whether it's not going to be a little confusing if you're actually going to call that app Concur, because Concur is kind of the company, not the app. And I do remember the Evature thing where the little guy, or the little woman, Eva was the name, and it just it made more sense, I think. So that's just a little feedback on the name for you.
Yeah, I think figuring out how to implement voice control into travel apps is really non-trivial, but has a big reward when it can get right. And it looks like you guys are certainly down the right road or more advanced. First of all, I think just from looking at your mobile app, I think your mobile apps are really good. And I think they're doing a lot in travel. Forget about voice control. Just being able to do all of that quickly in mobile is really good. Then looking at voice, you have to think about the use cases. Sometimes voice is perfect. When I'm in the town car on the way to the hotel from the airport and I need to make a change, it's perfect because I don't want to be staring at that while my crazy driver is, on the BQE. I want to just like take care of it. But when I'm getting off a plane and people are all around me, I can't be like yelling into this thing. It's going to take me 4 times, and the guy next to me is going to do something bad, and it's not what business travelers want. And so I think you just have to figure out how to integrate it. Certainly you don't want to make it only voice, but how do you integrate it in the use cases that make the most sense so it's a delight feature and a very useful feature without allowing it to take over the app, which seems like is already going to be breaking new ground in corporate travel.
Thank you. So great point about disruption management. In fact, that's the sweet spot where by using voice commands, so it's not just voice-based search and natural language processing, but also being able to respond to commands like cancel my flight, sort by price, and so on and so forth. And Evature is really excelling in those types of activities, and that's something that you will see in our mobile application. Regarding the name of the application, so Eva is a platform, and they have APIs that they support, that they offer to developers. And Concur's mobile application is our flagship application where we are leveraging that technology, but we're also leveraging our own data and our machine learning algorithms. And with regard to voice, so the key is to, again, look at what Google has done. You're not forced to use voice. It's the free-form text. It's the natural interaction as opposed to filling out a form. And so you have a choice to use either. Basically, whatever is the appropriate thing for the job.
Thank you, Prashant.
Thank you.
Akira from Concur.